أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Dear students, today we will talk about how to write a literature review. As all of you know that in research theses, in research dissertations, one of the most important chapter or section is considered a literature review. While literature review is considered more important in a whole research thesis, in a whole research dissertation. It's all because of this reason that literature review helps to understand or helps to know about the research gap which the researcher want to clear or which the researcher want to fill out. So what is literature review? A literature review reviews previous research published in books, scholarly articles, and other sources related to particular issues, areas of studies, or theory. It means that literature reviews mean to write down or to collect all the previous research studies, research works, or research activities which are published by different researchers related to your topic and available in the form of research articles, research books, or any other sources. Literature reviews or literature helps in exploration of research gap which a researcher trying to fill. As we discussed earlier, that literature review helps to explore. It helps to helps to identify a research gap which a researcher want to fill out. So how we can write a literature review? For writing a literature review, there are some basic steps which are important for a researcher to keep in mind while writing a literature review. So the first step of writing a literature review is identification the key terms of research problem or to identify the key terms of research problems. So while writing a literature review, the first important step which is to identify the key terms are to identify or to make it clear that what are the main variables or main parameters of your research problems. So after identification of key terms, key variables or key parameters, the second important step is to collect our relevant literature based on the key terms of your research problems. Mean that after identification of key variables, key terms, key parameters, the second step is to collect a relevant literature according to your main parameters. And the third step is try to use a valid and reliable search engines such as Scopus, ISI, ESI, Google Scholars, etc. So as we know that there are different search engines or such sources or sites from where the researcher can collect a data for writing a literature review. So all sources or all sites or all engines from where the research from where the researcher collect a data are considered not valid. There are some basics, there are some sources from where the researcher can collect reliable and valid data. This includes Scopus, ISI, ESI, Google Scholars, etc. So after collecting a data from reliable and valid sources, the last important step is to use only the latest research work or latest studies for your literature. Mean that after collecting relevant data from a valid and reliable sources according to your main variable, the last step is that you have to use the latest or updated research work which are conducted or done in the concerned area are related to your research topics. So note, there are some basics things which must be keep in mind while writing a literature review. The first important thing is that a literature review or literature must be updated, and the second one is, which is most important, that a literature must be written or must be right in a chronological orders. So thank you very much. If you people having any sort of questions, then you can ask. Thank you.